The Supreme Court has issued an investigative report on a leaked draft opinion overturning Roe v. Wade, and says it hasn't yet identified the person responsible. The Supreme Court issued an investigative report on Thursday, announcing that it has yet to determine who leaked a draft opinion overturning Roe v. Wade to the media last year. In a statement, the court said that the investigative team has to date been unable to identify a person responsible by a preponderance of the evidence. It is also unlikely the leak resulted from a computer hack, the statement said. Investigators said they conducted 126 formal interviews of 97 employees, all of whom denied disclosing the opinion. The leak, the worst breach of confidentiality in the court's history, became public on May 2 when Politico published a draft opinion reversing the landmark 1973 decision that established a constitutional right to abortion. The disclosure rocked the court and left some justices with a sense of paranoia inside the confines of the marble-lined hallways. Shortly thereafter, on May 3, Chief Justice John Roberts issued a statement directing the Marshal of the Court, Gail Curley, to investigate the leak. Curley oversees about 260 employees, including the court's police department, which has the power to arrest people on the grounds. In the report Thursday, Curley concluded that, whether or not any individual is ever identified, the court should implement better policies concerning sensitive information in time. Continued investigation and analysis may produce additional leads that could identify the source of the disclosure, Curley states. Whether or not any individual is ever identified as the source of the disclosure, the court should take action to create and implement better policies to govern the handling of court-sensitive information and determine the best IT systems for security and collaboration. During an appearance in Atlanta later in May, Roberts called the leak absolutely appalling. Justice Elena Kagan later called it an obvious, blatant violation of the court's rules, and Justice Clarence Thomas equated it to an infidelity. IT system hack was unlikely. The report concludes that it was unlikely the leak was the result of a hack of the Supreme Court's IT systems.